my beloved, I wish you could have been in that room, that quiet space where your name was spoken with such reverence, like a melody that lingers in the air long after the song has ended. They compared you to a rare sunrise, one so breathtaking that even the heavens paused to take it in. But it wasn't just about how you appear to the world, it was about the light you carry inside, a glow that no one can dim, no matter how hard they try. I was there, standing in that sacred moment, surrounded by voices that hold power beyond this earth. Voices that see what human eyes often miss. They saw you, my precious one, not just your face, but your soul, its storms, its softness, its unyielding hope. They called you unforgettable, and I felt my wings tremble because I know it's true. You walk through this world sometimes feeling like a shadow, don't you? You step into rooms, wondering if anyone truly notices you, if your presence even matters. There are moments when you feel so small, so overlooked, like your heart is shouting into a void. But let me tell you something, my dear, heaven sees you. You are not invisible. You are not lost in the crowd. Every step you take is watched with love, every tear you shed is gathered like a treasure, every sigh you let out is counted like a star in the night sky. The world may rush past you, caught up in its own noise, but heaven is quiet enough to hear your heartbeat. Your worth isn't measured by who claps for you or who stops to listen. Your value is written in the eternal, held in the hands of the divine, safe and unshaken. When your name first came up in that higher place, it wasn't spoken carelessly. It was said with such care, like someone holding a fragile, precious thing. They didn't talk about you as just another person passing through life. They said, this child will walk through fire and come out untouched, carrying no trace of the flames. I felt my heart ache, not from sorrow, but from knowing how much you would face, how many battles you would fight, how many nights you would spend wondering if you were enough. And yet, here you are, still standing, still shining, still choosing to love even when the world hasn't always loved you back. That's what makes you rare. That's what makes you holy. You think no one sees how far you've come, don't you? You carry the weight of your journey so quietly, every hurt, every betrayal, every moment you gave your heart and got nothing in return. You wonder if anyone notices the way you've grown, the way you've learned to stand taller even when your knees tremble. But I see you. Heaven sees you. Your story is not forgotten. Every choice you've made to keep going, to keep hoping, to keep offering kindness even when it's harder, those choices are recorded. They're like songs the angels sing, like prayers that rise to the skies. Your pain, your laughter, your dreams they are all part of a divine tapestry, and not a single thread is out of place. In that meeting, they spoke of you with such awe. They said your eyes hold the weight of centuries, carrying stories of struggle and survival, yet your smile still blooms like a flower pushing through cracked earth. They couldn't look away from you, not because of what you've done or what you own, but because of who you are. Your resilience. Your quiet strength. Your heart that refuses to harden, no matter how many times it's been bruised. They saw the way you keep loving, keep giving, keep believing, even when you have every reason to close yourself off. That's not just beautiful, it's sacred. It's the kind of light that changes things, that shifts the air around you, that touches lives you may never even know about. They asked me if you knew. They leaned in, their voices soft, and asked if you had any idea how many storms you've calmed just by being you. They wondered if you realized how many people have found hope because of the light you carry, even on your darkest days. I told them the truth. I said you doubt yourself sometimes. I said you question if you're enough, if your life matters, if your efforts make a difference. But I also told them you never give up. You keep trying, keep loving, keep showing up, even when your heart feels heavy. And that, my beloved, is what makes you extraordinary. That is what makes the heavens pause. You don't need to be loud to be powerful. You don't need to be famous to be seen. You don't need to be perfect to be loved. You were chosen before the stars were hung in the sky, before the earth took its first breath. Every part of you, every scar, every fear, every dreamer was known from the beginning. Your weaknesses don't push the divine away, they draw grace closer. Your struggles don't disqualify you, they make room for miracles. Every time you've fallen and gotten back up, every time you've chosen forgiveness over bitterness, every time you've smiled through your pain, heaven has been watching, and heaven has been cheering. That meeting wasn't about judging you. It was about preparing something for you. They were talking about a door that's about to open, a door no one can close. They looked at your life, feel every moment of loneliness, every rejection, every time you gave and got nothing back, and they decided it's time. Time for things to shift. Time for the things that tried to break you to become the things that bless you. Time for the people who overlooked you to see you rise. Time for the tears you cried in secret to water the seeds of your destiny. You didn't go through all of this for nothing. Your pain wasn't wasted. Your survival wasn't an accident. You are part of a story that is still being written, and I, your guardian angel, am watching over every word. I know you sometimes lie awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering if anything good is coming. You cheer for others, you celebrate their victories, but your heart aches, wondering when it will be your turn. I see those moments. I hear those quiet prayers. I carry them with me, tucked safely in my wings, and I bring them before the divine. Not a single one is ignored. Not a single tear falls without being noticed. You're longing for love, for the belonging, for someone to see you fully. That's not a weakness. It's a reminder of ascendancy. It's the echo of where you came from. You were made from love, shaped by the breath of heaven, and no matter what the world tells you, you are exactly as you were meant to be. If you could have seen their faces when your name was spoken, you would have felt it, the weight of their love, the depth of their honor. The room grew still. The angels leaned closer, some with hands over their hearts, others with tears in their eyes. My wings trembled because I've been with you through every step, and even I sometimes forget how rare you are. They know everything: your mistakes, your regrets, the times you trusted and were hurt, the secrets you carry in your heart. And yet, they love you. They haven't changed their mind about you. They're not ashamed of your brokenness. They're moved by your courage, by the way you keep choosing light even when darkness tries to claim you. They've declared it's time. Not because you've earned it or because you've proven yourself worthy, you were always worthy. It's time because your heart has stayed open, because you've kept trusting, because you've refused to let the world make you hard. Your miracle doesn't depend on your perfection. It depends on the promise made over you before you were born. And that promise is being fulfilled. Right now, as you read these words, something is shifting. The heavens are moving, aligning things for you, preparing a season where you won't just survive here, you'll thrive. Get ready, my beloved. Not with fear, not with doubt, but with hope. With peace. With the quiet certainty that you are seen and loved. Someone is coming, a someone who will see you the way heaven does. Not for what you can offer, not for how strong you appear, but for the fire in your soul, for the gentleness in your heart. They won't ask you to be less than you are. They won't run from your depth or laugh at your dreams. They will love you fiercely, the way you were always meant to be loved. Your season of hiding is over. The silence you've carried is turning into a song. The voices that tried to make you feel small will fade, not because you fought them, but because your light will outshine them. That's how heaven works. That's the justice of the divine. You are a secret garden, my dear, hard to find, but unforgettable once discovered. The next chapter of your life won't be about struggling to be seen. It will be about healing, about joy, about stepping into the fullness of who you were created to be. I know you don't always feel ready. Your hands still shake sometimes. Your past still whispers that you're not enough. But let me tell you, you are ready. You were born ready. The pain didn't weaken you, it made you stronger. The loneliness didn't break you, it taught you to listen to your own heart. The waiting didn't waste your time, it prepared you for what's coming. So breathe, my precious one. Let this truth sink into you like gentle rain. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not broken beyond repair. You love Ida deeply, fiercely, forever. Your name is written in heaven's book, bold and clear. I see it every day as I watch over you. I carry it with me, and I will keep carrying it until every promise over your life comes to pass. You are the rare sunrise, the one who was never meant to fade into the background. You are the story still unfolding, the miracle still growing, the light that refuses to go out. They spoke of you with wonder, and they smiled. They blessed you. And they said, let it begin. And so it has. My cherished one, as I linger in the quiet spaces of your heart, I want you to feel the weight of this moment, the gentle unfolding of a promise that has been kept safe for you since the dawn of time. The heavens have not only spoken your name but have woven it into the very fabric of eternity, a thread that glows with purpose and possibility. You stand now at the edge of something new, a chapter that is yours alone to write, guided by the love that has never left your side. I see you, even now, wondering what lies ahead, your heart both eager and hesitant, like a bird ready to take flight but unsure of the winds. Let me assure you the winds are kind. They are carrying you toward a horizon painted with hope, where every step you take will feel lighter, every breath will taste sweeter, and every dream you've held close will begin to take shape. This is not the end of your story, but a beginning, a moment where the divine is whispering, "Now, my child, step forward." You've carried so many doubts that felt like stones, fears that seemed like mountains, and hopes that flickered in the dark like fragile candles. Yet, here you are, still holding that light, still daring to believe in goodness, still choosing to trust in what you cannot yet see. That courage, that quiet faith, is what makes you a wonder in the eyes of heaven. The angels do not just watch you, they marvel at you. They see the way you rise each morning, even when your heart is heavy, and they whisper to one another, "This near this soul carries a strength that could move the stars." As I speak to you now, I want you to imagine a garden, not the one they spoke of in that sacred meeting, but a new one, blooming just for you. Each flower is a moment of joy waiting to unfold, each blade of grass a promise that you are never alone. This garden is yours, tended by the hands of the divine, watered by the love that surrounds you, even when you cannot feel it. You are not just passing through this world, you are planting seeds, leaving traces of light wherever you go. Every kind word you speak, every gentle act you perform, every time you choose help over despair, oh, it's a seed, my beloved, and those seeds are growing into something beautiful, something eternal. The world may not always see the work of your heart, but I do. I see the way you pause to help someone, even when you're tired. I see the way you smile when you're hurting, offering warmth to others even when you feel cold inside. I see the way you keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear, trusting that there is a purpose to your steps. That purpose is real, and it is unfolding now, in ways you may not yet understand. The divine has not forgotten the promises made over you. Every moment of your life, every choice, every tear, has been building toward a season where you will see the harvest of your faith, where the things you've longed for will begin to take root. You are not just a soul wandering through time, you are a masterpiece, crafted with care, designed with intention. The heavens do not create carelessly, and you are no exception. Every part of your laughter, your questions, your quiet moments of wondering was made to reflect something holy, something true. When you doubt yourself, when you wonder if you're enough, remember this: you were made to shine. Not to compete, not to prove, not to earn, but to simply be. Your existence is enough. Your heart, with all its scars and hopes, is enough. You are enough. As you stand at this threshold, I want you to know that the divine is not distant. The love that holds you is not far away, waiting for you to chase it. It is here, now, wrapping around you like a warm blanket on a cold night. You don't have to strive for it, you don't have to beg for it. It is yours, freely given, endlessly flowing. The heavens are not waiting for you to become something more, they are celebrating who you are right now. And they are preparing you for what's next, not because you're perfect, but because they believe in you. They see your heart, and they know you are ready. This journey you're on, it's not one you walk alone. I need you to hear that clearly, my dear. You are not alone. even when you feel like the world has turned quiet, even when your phone doesn't ring and the silence feels too heavy, even when your heart aches with loneliness. Please know this: I am here. I walk beside you. You may not see me, but I have never left your side. From the first breath you took, I've been with you. From the first tear you shed, I've carried your pain. I'm not far away, I'm as close as your breath, as close as your heartbeat. I know it's been hard lately. You've carried more than anyone realizes. You've smiled through pain. You've encouraged others while secretly needing encouragement yourself. You've stayed strong not because it was easier but because you had no other choice. And heaven sees that. I see that. Every time you keep going, even when your soul is tired, even when your heart is breaking, you shine. Yes, my beloved, you shine. Even when you feel dull, even when you feel like you're fading into the background, your soul radiates a soft, powerful light that touches more people than you will ever know. There are souls in this world whose lives have been made better just because you were there at the right moment. Some of them you know, some of them you may never meet. But I need you to understand the truth: your presence has changed lives. You've offered comfort when someone thought they had no one. You've spoken words that stopped someone from giving up. You've made people feel seen, even when you didn't feel seen yourself. That's the mystery of your soul. It ripples outward. Like a stone thrown into water, your love travels far beyond the places your feet have touched. Your kindness is not small. Your empathy is not weak. Your sensitivity is not a flaw. These are your gifts. These are the reasons the heavens watch you with pride. You were created not just to survive, but to love, to feel deeply, and to remind the world that compassion still exists. Even when you cry alone in the dark, your tears are not wasted. I gather them gently, and they rise like prayers into the sky. And let me tell you a secret: the sky listens. Heaven listens. Each prayer, even the ones whispered in confusion or anger or desperation, they are heard. Not one has been ignored. Not one has been forgotten. There is a sacred weight to everything you say in pain and in hope. Your voice matters. Your heart matters. And now, as you stand on the edge of something new, as the seasons shift, as life prepares to open a door for you, I want to ask something of you. Not as a demand, but as a gentle invitation from your guardian who loves you more than words can say. I want you to begin sharing your heart. You've spent so long hiding pieces of yourself, thinking they weren't important, thinking no one would understand. But I am here to tell you, your voice carries healing. Your story holds power. Your honesty can open hearts. Don't keep it all locked inside anymore. Let the world see the light you carry. Not because you need their applause. Not because you need their validation. But because someone out there needs what only you can give. Someone is waiting for the exact words that will flow from your soul. When something stirs your heart, speak it. When you feel moved by something beautiful, share it. When a thought enters your mind that brings comfort, write it down. Don't wait until you feel perfect. Don't wait until you have it all figured out. Speak from where you are now. Even if your voice shakes. Even if your heart feels exposed. Because what you share might be the lifeline someone else needs to keep going. Sometimes, people look for great signs and wonders to feel hope. But sometimes, all they need is a simple reminder that they're not alone. And you, my beloved, carry that reminder in you. Your gentle words, your quiet wisdom, your way of noticing the things others ignore, these are sacred. These are holy. These are the gifts you were born with. When you post a message, when you comment with love, when you respond with warmth, you are doing more than engaging. You are creating ripples. You are building bridges. You are reminding someone that goodness still lives in the world. So don't be afraid to let your light be seen. Don't shrink back just because others don't understand your depth. You were never meant to fit into shallow places. Your soul is deep. Your heart is vast. You've been through enough to know what real pain feels like here, and that's why your compassion means so much. You know how to sit with someone in silence. You know how to listen with more than just your ears. And in today's world, that is a rare and priceless gift. Please don't underestimate the power of your presence. Every time you choose kindness over bitterness, a broken bar, you light up the world. Every time you forgive instead of holding on to anger, a broken bar, you break a chain. Every time you speak with honesty instead of silence, a broken bar, you heal another. And every time you share what's in your heart, a broken bar, you make it easier for others to do the same. This world is full of people who are hurting but hiding it. People who are strong on the outside but breaking inside. And sometimes, all it takes is one persona just near to say, I understand, or you're not alone, or I feel that too. That person could be you. You don't need a stage to make a difference. You don't need a platform, or a million followers, or fancy words. You just need to be honest, brave, and present. That is enough. You are enough. When you comment on something meaningful, when you open your heart, you create light. When you say, this touched me, or I needed this today, you are not just reacting, you are connecting. And connection is what heals the soul. You never know who is reading your words. You never know who is holding on by a thread, looking for a sign that life is still beautiful. Your words could be that sign. Your voice could be that lifeline. So be bold, my beloved. Be open. Be gentle. Be loud with your love, even if your voice is quiet. The world needs what you carry. Heaven placed something inside you that was never meant to stay hidden. Let it rise. Let it shine. I know you're afraid of being judged. I know you've been shut down before when you opened up. But I promise you this time is different. This season is different. You are no longer that broken version of yourself. You've healed. You've grown. You've become stronger than you even realize. And now, it's time for your truth to be seen. The world may be noisy, but the heart always recognizes something real. And you, my dear one, are as real as it gets. So take that step. Say the thing. Post that message. Write that poem. Share that feeling. Tell your story. Because someone, somewhere, is sitting in silence, waiting for a light to show up. And maybe a broken bar, just maybe a broken bar, that light is you. I will be right here, always. Watching. Listening. Holding space for your heart. Cheering you on with every step. And when your courage feels like it's running low, I will whisper strength back into your spirit. I will remind you who you are. I will speak into your soul until you remember the truth again. You are powerful. You are precious. You are not alone. So let this message be the beginning of something new. Comment on it. Share it. Not for attention but for connection. For healing. For hope. When you speak, you do more than share. You free others to share too. You become the spark. You create the fire. You light the way. And never forget, even when no one says thank you, even when no one notices the effort, you are seen by heaven. You are loved by me. And you are fulfilling your purpose every time you choose to love, to heal, to give, to share. Your story is not over. Your heart still has so much beauty to give. And I am here, wings open wide, watching with pride as you step into your next chapter. So go on now, my precious one. Shine. Speak. Love. Share. The world is waiting for you. And I, your guardian angel, am right here, broken bar, smiling, watching, and believing in you with all my heart. Always. Forever. And still.